Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Karen Stroschneider and I'm coming to you from Wellington in New Zealand. I'm a mindfulness coach. I'm a coach who works with busy people who want to find more freedom in their own lives. And today I want to talk to you about using the simple practice of connecting with people who are strangers, to actually, as a practice, to bring you back to the present moment. Hi to everybody who's joining. It's great to see you here. Lovely to see you here. Well done. Fantastic. Now, yesterday, hi from Chinese. Hi. Yesterday, I talked about the mini mindful practice about when we feel minor irritations coming up, to actually ask ourselves, is it really going to matter in 10 years' time? And if not, being able to let it go. It's a great mindfulness practice to actually notice the little tingly irritation, breathe into it, ask yourself the question and let it go. And I gave you the example of my flatmate who had accidentally put glue in her eyes instead of eye drops. And I do want you to know today, if you were on that broadcast yesterday, that my flatmate is absolutely fine. Her eye is absolutely fine and open again, but we did have a bit of an interesting time there in the emergency department yesterday afternoon. But it was an example of being able to laugh at life's minor small stuff, which it ended up being. I think we might be still laughing about it in 10 years' time. But anyway, so today I'm going to talk to you about the mindful practice of just reconnecting with people. So a great place to practice this little mini mindful practice is in the supermarket when you're at the checkout. You know how sometimes the checkout operator doesn't look at you and doesn't connect? Well, if you stop and actually look them in the eye and smile, you will see a magical thing tends to happen to both of you. That person will usually smile because they don't get smiled at that often and reconnect with you. They transform into somebody else. So I like to use this mindfulness practice in the supermarket because that is a safe place. Great, that's good to hear that you're practicing that. Well done. The supermarket is a great place to be practicing smiling at this. I don't suggest that you smile at strangers everywhere. It can get you into a little bit of trouble. But the supermarket or shop assistants are great to practice this with. What actually happens when we smile and connect with somebody is that we actually get some nice chemistry changes in our brain, and we tend to feel good. And the other person feels good as well. So try it out today, or next time you can, next time we're in the supermarket, and let me know how you get on. Now, I'm going to be offering these mini mindful practices regularly, and the reason that I'm doing that is that we lead very busy lives today. A lot of the people, yeah, it's the same as acknowledging people on Periscope. Yeah, and I need to get my glasses on. Thank you. Yes, it is. It is the same. We lead very busy lives today, and what that busyness does is actually shift us into a default mode of thinking where we tend to be lost in thought a lot of the time. Thank you for the hearts. And when we're lost in thought, we're not really present, and when we're not really present, we're missing out on stuff, mainly our lives. So it's about actually just using little practices like smiling and connecting with people to remind ourselves that we can come back to the present moment. Thank you. Yeah. So some of the other mini mindful moments that I have shared with you already is eating a meal mindfully. Slowing down and savoring each mouthful instead of inhaling your food is another great mini mindful practice. And also every time you go outside, just looking up and reminding yourself of who you are and where you are. So I'm not going to go over every one that I've actually done and created. I am just going to go through those today. I did want to come on here just to let everybody know that my flatmate has survived after putting glue in her eye yesterday. We did laugh for an awfully long time, and we're still laughing about it, and her eye is open today. The other thing that I wanted to say, that I find Periscope, or one of the main reasons that I'm here on Periscope, is to offer free coaching to people. I work with people, and I work in a very busy corporate environment, and I often work with people who can really afford my services. There's a lot of people out there that cannot afford coaching, and I believe that Periscope is a great way to provide that. Hi from Mexico, how fantastic, wonderful. So if you would like me to respond to you as a coach, if you have an issue, yes, it's very hard to eat mindfully with 2 small children. It's very hard to do anything mindfully with 2 small children. However, I want to acknowledge you attempting to eat mindfully with 2 small children. Sorry, back to this, what I'm going to do. What I would like you to do, if you want to contact me on Twitter or direct message me, yes, Katie, it is almost impossible to eat mindfully with 2 small children, isn't it? Yeah, but we can do it. Is that if you have a question about mindfulness, what it is, or you just want to talk to me about your practice, or if you're having an issue that you're going through that you think that some coaching might help, then please direct message me, or you can connect with me on Twitter. I know that Periscope has my @Kerrine-Strosh. You can contact me there. I would love to be able to talk through things using this medium. I think it's fantastic. I'm really enjoying it, and I just want to say thank you so much for the hearts. Thank you for joining me from all over the world. It is just after midday. I'm in Wellington, New Zealand. I'll be here most days. I'm going to try and make it 6 out of 7. So thank you. I'm going to sign off now. Cheers. Be mindful.